Saan?
Yan.
Okay, let's go. Pasok tayo. Room 2 Sela. Tayo, 6. Ayan. Okay, so andito tayo sa Cabiao, Nueva Ecija ngayon. Dito tayo mag-overnight after ng shoot natin sa Peñaranda. Okay, at dito tayo sa Shelitos Guest House Bed and Breakfast. Courtesy po ito ni Ma'am Pai and Sir Edwin ng Agrimac. Yan, si Ma'am Pai and Sir Edwin Santiago ng Agrimac. Tingnan niyo naman, sobrang generous nila sa atin. Kahit na hindi sila ang feature natin for today, binibigyan pa rin nila tayo ng accommodation. Sir, Ma'am, thank you so much. Special mention na rin si Sir Mel at saka si Gabi, yung son nila Sir Edwin. Alright. Okay, meron po tayong announcement. Pupunta po tayo sa Zamboanga City at Basilan next week. At tayo po ay magkakandak ng meet and greet sa Zamboanga City. Kung sino po yung interested na mag-join sa ating meet and greet, ay pwede nyo po akong i-message sa aking Facebook account, Buddy Gansenya. Mag-message request lang kung kayo. Or sa Facebook account ng Agribusiness, How It Works. Ayan, pwede rin ho kayong mag-text sa 0917-827-7770. Ilagay nyo lang po yung inyong Facebook account at kayo ay aming kukontakin. Alright? Okay, so kapupull out natin doon sa ating accommodation kung saan tayo natulog last night. At on the way na tayo sa farm ni Ma'am Maureen at saka ni Simon Pickering. At sila po yung ating nakasama sa Thailand, yung tour natin sa Thailand. So, bibisitahin natin sila, alamin natin kasi napapuzzle ako doon sa kwento ni Simon nung nasa Thailand tayo na sa farming din sila at the same time si Ma'am Maureen daw ay sobrang busy sa kabubuting-ting niya ng kanyang garden. So sabi niya na it's been quite some time na laging ginagawa ni Ma'am Maureen yun. So, tingnan natin anong madadatnan natin pagdating natin sa kanila. Sa gitna ng mga palayan. Tapos yun yung main road.
Ito?
Oo, yan o. Dire-diretso. Hindi tayo pinadaan sa main road. Pero kasi waits.
Ayun naman.
Yan ang main road. Ways sa kanila.
Turn right. In 700 meters, make a U-turn.
Huh? Ano ba ang winays mo?
Yung farm nila is Leafy Farm.
Ano? So, nasa kalagitnaan tayo ng mga palayan at makitid na yung mga kalsada. So, medyo naligaw kami. Akala namin hindi dito. Buti na lang merong nasa likod natin na sasakyan at papunta rin pala siya kina Ma'am Maureen. So siya nagsabi na tama yung yung way natin. Kala ko nagkamali na naman si Waze. So yun, talagang pala sila, nasa gitna sila ng bukid. Ganda dito sa kanila, no? Kung tutuusin, no? Saan kaya ang daan?
Kawayan daw.
Ha? Hello, ma'am. Morning.
Nawala ka?
Nag-doubt lang po ako, pero tama ho pala. Buti na lang may sumusunod sa amin na sasakyan. Tinuro niya. May nakasunod ho sa amin na papunta rin pala sa inyo. Kaya sabi niya, tama. Oh. Andito na kami, ma'am, sa labas. Papasok na po kami.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am. Ito na kaya yan.
Feeling ko ito na yun.
This is it. Paano tayo papasok? For sale. Kuling. Ano yan? Baboy yung kuling. Tama ba?
Bababa sisi. Ay, ayan.
Ayun. Wow, challenge ang pagpasok, ha? Grabe challenge.
Para daw ma-refresh
Yun.
yung driving.
Yun. Whew. Ay, maluwang pala dito sa kanila eh. Oh?
Parang may sarili sila ba ng mundo?
May sarili silang ano sa loob eh. Paradise. Yes, ma'am. Morning, ma'am. Ano po, na may furniture din po kami.
Malapit na pala kayo. Ba't sabi ko sa'yo hindi mag-overnight na kayo dito? Hindi kayo nahirapan.
Medyo po, pero okay lang po.
Kaya ako to gusto. Secret. Alam mo yun?
Oo
Kasi
nga
kung
eh.
nandun na, maraming tao dito.
Oo.
Hindi nila alam.
Hindi nila
Ay,
alam.
Hindi mo alam.
Oo nga eh. Sabi ko parang mali yata ang ako.
Kayo.
Okay.
Sorry, pinapatete ko yung kambing. Kasi
Ah.
yung nanay. Dami ka.
Simon. Morning. Morning. Yes, po. How are you?
Good morning, how you doing?
Morning. Yeah, we're fine.
We're on
Nice.
candid camera.
Nice place.
I guess nicer.
Yeah, it's nice.
Which way do you want to go, Maureen?
Kunin muna natin yan. Nagpapaano si ma'am sa goats. Oh.
A basketball court.
Mhm.
One wants to have a tennis walk. And then the logical conclusion is that if you've got a tennis court, you need to have a basketball court.
Mhm.
So you were in Japan yesterday?
We are in Peñaranda.
Can't even say it. Imagine what it's like for me.
Peñaranda. It's another town after Gapan.
Okay. That's a complicated name.
Mm-mm. It's fully developed, the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marami kayong goats, ma'am?
So buddy, how does a farm become fully developed?
It's... Paano ko ba explain? No, it's
I'm
organized.
waiting for that day
Aha.
of it being fully developed.
So you think it's not developed yet?
I mean,
Maganda siya, ma'am.
Actually, this is the thing is, when we started this, it's really not, it's for us huh?
Mm.
and for the children because we live a very, ano ba tawag dito? We travel a lot. And we're transient all the time. We live in different parts of very fast
Very pathetic
Asia.
life.
Shanghai, Hong Kong. So we wanted to create some permanence for the kids. And also to know and appreciate yung basic ng life. Alam mo yun yung, ayan, dito ka lang. Pagkatasin mo. And if you can see all of that, that means all of this is rice field. So we have to do this land, make it up so we can plant the trees. So what we start are the trees. Kaya tingnan mo matatanda na yung trees. Those trees, ganun lang nung binili ko para mura, di ba?
Oo.
Maliliit.
When we got this property, there were 3 trees over by that house. Everything else Maureen's planted.
That's why it's called Hacienda Maldita.
Uy,
Kasi-
maldita.
The whole land, I said, all of that is my land.
Oh.
Dream, di ba? Maldita ka, hindi mo sa hindi. Sabi ko lang, di.
When we
All you
when we
can see.
first built the house, it really felt like the whole province was yours.
Yeah, kasi kami lang. Kaya ganun siya. Anyway, you see, we tried to preserve the trees as much as possible. We had 2 direct hit of typhoons. So we pull it up with his know-how on how to do the ropes and pull it up. So ibig sabihin, ilang beses na
These
tumayo.
ropes are old ropes from my sailing yacht.
So we use a lot of that technology, pulling the layan for our trees. So yung mga yan,
Very like that rope's probably good for 20,000 kilos. Not anymore when it was new.
it hurts me. It hurts me pag nahulog yung mga trees and I cannot afford or puputulin siya. So I
Pero
tell him.
butit hindi namatay. Because they say once the mango tree fall, just let it be, and it will naturally grow.
Yeah, but it takes a lot of space.
Yeah. Yes.
But-
That's true.
As long as I think the main root is actually intact, it will survive. Actually, see, all of them have survived and fruited.
Some of these have been over twice.
But
Twice.
Yeah.
last time the typhoon passed this way,
Mm-mm.
so dyan, direct. But so that the trees protected our house.
Mm.
Sumunod dito sa gilid. So that's why
Yung
trees
house,
naman,
ang ganda ng house, oh.
We'll go there.
Grabe.
The house,
Nice house.
is surrounded by a moat.
We built that.
Okay.
This is
This is man-made.
when I created this. Simon came home and was totally shocked.
Uh-huh.
I said, "What have you done? What is this? It's at least like a crater of the moon."
When I came back from working in Shanghai, and she had a backhoe dig the canal.
Totally shocked. But
It
then
was
I
it
got-
was like being on the surface of Mars.
But you can't understand it because then again I got rid of the backhoe because it's gonna be upset. I have a back. So people were trying to flatten it. So it's like, how the hell are the people gonna flatten it? Di ba? Laki-laking mound yan. So, this is where I put the goat, and I have this. I have this romantic concept of my castle.
Mm-mm.
So I have also my chicken coop there.
Mm-mm.
So, madami itlog. It's very self-sufficient kami. This is my inner garden.
Talaga homestead, mama.
Inner garden ko to.
Inner garden. Wow.
So this is where I put my collection o yung mga nadadala ko saan-saan.
Kung saan-saan.
Then I can take care of it myself. Kasi yung iba hindi nila alam. Kahit pag sinasabi ko minsan, mahal yung halaman na yan.
Mm.
I don't wanna tell them mahal in such a way na baka naman isipin. But sinasabi ko yun para alagaan. But then, they still can't conceive the fact that that is a collector.
Mm-mm.
Yan. So yan, gumagapang yung garden ko na ganyan.
Wow.
So yan yung moat, nakasurround yan sa bahay.
Oh.
From
So-
outside, you don't know there's a garden. Right?
Yeah.
That's how I want it. Yeah. And then I have also the koi.
Koi.
This lady, I call her Mama Monchang. She came from Shanghai.
Ah, from Shanghai.
So it's, all the materials that I used here, I'll buy it from the junk shop. Or I recycle everything. Halimbawa, nagtibag, ginagamit ko. I don't, as much as possible, I don't like buying materials na para na rin. Like those chairs are from the junk shop. Somebody's garbage is my treasure.
Pero maganda siya, mama.
Nakita ako. Kaya uuwi ako bigla na nakita. Ano naman dala mo galing sa junk shop? Oo, kasi sayang naman, oh. Yan, pipinturahan ko na lang siya. And also yung pagsa-staff, mag-rubbing, hindi ko saan lang ma-express yung gagawin. Kasi I work and I get the inspiration. So, gawin ko lang yan, jug-jug-jug. Nazuma, ba't kanya nang nangyari sa ginawa mo? And I love horses. Sabi siya, pati horses, nakatopiary ako.
Oh. Grabe nga eh, pagpasok, di ba, kanina nagdalawang isip ako, dito ba yun? Kasi palit ng palit yung kalsada. Pero pagpasok mo inside,
Probably mga na rin yan, 20 years.
20 years.
Kasi I start with our kids was only 5 years old, Thomas.
Ang ganda ng place yung ma'am.
Pupunta ka dito, buddy. Magso-social tayo. Kasi gusto ko sanang mag-input sa atin ng mga Kaya inibitahan ko kayo lahat, diba? Kasi gusto, tama ba itong ginagawa ko? Because I said, I'm not really, okay lang ba, Erin? Lakad tayo ng lakad. O gusto yung mo muna. Ito yung mga favorite kong flowers.
Is this Philippine species?
Sandpaper vine. Yeah, we have this.
Wow. Paano pinupropagate ito, ma'am? Cuttings? Seeds?
And I have a lot.
Wow. Oo, maganda rin ito.
That's bagawak. That's our native.
Native.
Oo, that's bagawak.
Oo, native natin.
My secret garden. Saka,
Secret garden.
ano mo bago sa magsuba? Okay, ilibutan. Ito ang secret garden.
It's so secret, it has a sign.
It's about the book. Remember, there's a book about secret garden. This is from junk shop. These are junk shop stuff that I have created. So, one of the favorite plants I collect, and all of them will have a history, are the frangipani. So, I have different colors of frangipani. I love collecting them. Kasi ano lang naman yan cuttings. Meron dyan, nung bago pa lang kami, pabababain ko si Simon sa gitna ng highway. Dahil sabi ko, babaka, baliin mo yon kasi foreigner ka, hindi ka huhulihin. Doon pang old airport, di ba? Doon sa ano yung museum doon dati?
Inayong Pilipino.
Sige, bumaba ka. Sabi ko, stuck naman tayo sa traffic eh. Sabi, ba't ako? Kasi foreigner ka.
Totoo. Pag-foreigner ka na dito sa Pilipinas.
Di ba mabagal yung traffic eh. Hahabol siya sa amin.
Ay, naku. Ay, ito yung mga...
Ito yung mga gulong din.
Gulong, ang ganda, no?
Nagawa ko siya as a divider kasi ayoko ng permanent because I might move. Change. So, ayan.
Wow.
Kaya, parang ano lang siya temporary.
Ito rin, no?
That's a powder pop na white. I also
No,
have
white.
red. Yan, yung red. Ang tawag nila dyan kasi Christmas tree sa New Zealand. So, itong puno na yan, mas malaki pa sa bahay namin.
Oo.
I planted it like that.
Wow, this is a fire tree?
No. This is also one of our native tree that is very rare. Pag nagbulaklak yung pompon.
It's a red? No.
No, it's only pompon. Para siyang lollipop. I'll find the name for that. So also, yung mga old equipment, I try to just put them in there. Para hindi ko maitapon, hindi ko rin I said, what would I get for money? Hindi ko makailangan. Yung mga old acacia ko na nahuhulog, gusto nang bayaran 14,000. Sabi ko, my God, no. It's 100 years. You can't find trees. Kaya, at saka yung mga pinagbiyakan namin ng mga, anong tawag yan, mga tinibag mo sa construction, ginawa kong papel.
Ito mga tayo, mga may...
Ayan, pinagsasalatan ko na kung ano-ano.
Ah.
Trivia yan, ha?
Grabe, super ganda ng lugar nyo.
Okay, ito yung ng kingdom ng Minion.
How many years nyo ginagawa ito, ma'am?
This is now about 30 years.
30 years.
But
No,
we have the
We've owned
property.
the property since 97.
97.
We planted mango trees 20 years ago.
Wow.
And then there's a little concrete pad over there, which is the original accommodation. And we built the house in, was it 206, 207?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember. Because I'm just in the garden.
Baliw na baliw ako dyan sa lantana.
So,
Yan.
ang daming mga kulay niyan.
Ang daming kulay.
Flowers than that.
So the
You saw the lantana in Thailand? Yung,
yes, ang kapal, no?
Tapos ang liliit lang, yung dwarf. Pero ang daming
used to
flowers.
To the mountains pa kasi hindi ko mabili sa nursery, sa mga garden plants wala niyan. Pero sa mga bundok, 'di ba, ang dami.
Ang dami.
So pupunta ako sa bundok kasama huhukayin ko para lang but they're hard to Pero ngayon ang dami nang nag-aano, 'di ba, nabebenta, bibili. So, yeah. Paghihirap ko dati.
That's teak, right?
Philippine
You
teak.
can pull them back upright and they continue growing too.
Papakain ko ka. Andun muna tayo sa loob.
Ay, sige
Off
pa.
muna tayo.
Sige, sige.
Off muna tayo.
Grabe, 30 years, ma'am.
Oh, pero the whole time, hindi ako garden. Pag nag-garden na ako dito, pag weekend, tatakas ako. Kung nakatira kami sa Hong Kong, tatakas ako.
Uwi ka lang ng Pilipinas.
Tanim lang ako ng ilang araw, tapos balik na naman.
Balik.
Kasi the kids grow overseas.
Oo.
Kahit nung nasa Australia kami, kasi kung bakasyon naman ako, kahit 1 week ganyan, ayan, magtatanim lang ako. Tapos balik. Ito lang talaga, fully kami nakapag-concentrate ako, is nung COVID. Kasi nandito kami lahat. Pero, naka-establish na siya, ang kailangan lang is,
Ayus-ayusin na lang konti. Ganun.
kaya yung mga yung mga bagong garden, kasi sabi niya, ano ba yung garden mo, hindi na lumiliit, palaki ng palaki. Isabi ko, madami yung halaman eh. Kaya ko. Bakit kasi nabubuhay ka agad?
Saan galing to? Shanghai.
Pasensya na kayo, eclectic sa dami ng tinira namin bahay. Nag-consolidate ako.
Iba-ibang inspiration.
Come, it's okay, come.
Ma'am, okay. Sophia, collection naman mo.
So each one of them, kung saan ako naka-visit, I'll get some souvenir from them. The house is also pabilog. I'll take you upstairs. Si ate pa sa'yo dahil magkakapit tayo eh. Doon na tayo sa taas pagkape para makikita yung garden. Kaya makikita ko lahat yung...
Grabe, collection mo, ma'am.
Ay, dito na ba kami?
Oh, wow.
Pala tayo. Hindi ba kami pwede sa taas? Dito na lang, sige.
Grabe yung collection.
Oo. Kaya na. Sit, upo.
Grabe yung collection ni ma'am.
They come from different houses.
From native to ano, poultry to wow.
Ayan, naging eclectic. But you see, garden is really, kaya inside out ang garden.
Joey! Joey, come here. It's the world's best guard dog. Joey, come here.
Marami, no? Tapos ang ganda ng ano, green all over.
I think she's nearly 10 years old.
Oh,
It's okay. We got her when she's 7 years old. It's quite interesting inheriting somebody else's dog. It takes a while to work out the commands that they understand.
asan pa yung mga kids niyo, ma'am?
They're overseas. All of them. Yung youngest lang namin ang nandito. He's 21 years old. He's a football player. Football player.
He plays for Stallion Laguna.
So, at the moment, he's also training with young husband, di ba?
Oo.
Yung pinakabata na young husband. So, that's his, his sports that turns into money making. Because he's good enough to play to become like that. Eat naman. Kaya, Erin, saan yung flower shop mo? Ikaw gumagawa nun? Saan mo inupo? Ang cute!
Sa bahay lang.
But yun ang hobby mo.
Hobby niya. Pang break niya sa...
The flower shop is a hobby.
Yeah.
Because she's working for me.
Vlogging's a better business than
To break the monotony.
I said, wow. Kasi,
But if you're posting every day, right?
Yes.
So every day you need to create content.
Yes. When I visit one farm, normally I'm able to create at least 2 episodes.
Right.
Yeah. So in a week, at least 3 days, I'm out.
Yeah,
3 to 4 days.
it's not too different to what I have to do as well.
It's really I treat it as a business. It's really a
Yeah, for
business.
sure. Yeah.
Work hard.
When you start hitting that 1 million subscribers, it is a business, right?
Yes.
I even learned to do flower arrangement in Hong Kong. My God, it was so expensive. But it's
was?
nice working with flowers and mixing it up. Yeah. Oh. So yung Valentine's, marami ka bang order?
I met a client recently that I can't remember his nationality, maybe Dutch or Swedish, and he has an online flower shop.
That's what she has.
And I know he got a fairly good domain name. That's what I heard. And nearly all his clients are the guys in America that are trying to online date a Filipina. and therefore he gets US rates
US. Yes.
to supply the flowers. They don't even have a physical store,
Store,
right? It's
yeah.
just everything is done by courier and delivery and stuff.
It's a good niche, huh?
But this is the really, when we want to talk about economies and stuff, the internet has really created some
Yeah.
completely different niches, right?
Yes. Completely.
Imagine trying to do what you're doing now,
Yeah.
10 years, even 15 years ago.
Yeah.
It's never heard of.
Never imagined.
Yeah.
But then, because there's now that kind of place where people can actually, I want to know about this. You can look particularly, and it's not about, it's learning through others, right? That's the concept. sometimes you don't want to ask, and sometimes you want to do this trial and error. But trial and error sometimes is really painful. Like, it's quite good.
I have to say, I was really impressed with the reach of your YouTube channel, because the day after you posted about the one where you interviewed me in Thailand, I was back in the factory that I was working with, and one of my former employees that's in the factory told me he'd watched it the night before. That was the first I knew it had
And
been
he's
posted.
in the boat industry.
He's got nothing to do with
with
with agriculture, but he is Filipino, so that is almost the only connection.
Yeah.
And also, I mean, I
We
was a
didn't know.
long way into the document, into the video, right? It was like 20 minutes into the video before I came on. So he obviously watched
The
the whole
The
thing.
whole thing, yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, wow.
And everyone's like, "Oh, you are on your husband is on TV." I said, "What? Why? Where?" I said, our staff in here as well said, "Mom, your sir is on TV." I said, "Where? What?" Doon ko lang nalaman. And then also, kasi picture lang naman yung shinare nung doon sa Thailand eh. Sabi, "Sir, nandito kayo sa TV." So I was asking him, "Simon, what is this? Why are you on TV?" They keep saying, "You have an interview." Yung pala, yun pala yung sinasabi nila. So I go, oh, wow. And then I sent it to his mom in New
Actually,
Zealand.
on the side conversation,
Yeah,
because the
no.
topic is the hydroponics.
Hydroponics.
She watched about 10 minutes of it up until when we were talking about how to make money out of selling rice, that you sell it in your own community. And she turns around and she says to me, "You told them everything." And then she stopped watching.
Yeah. How come, with all your traveling and everything, you were able to go to Boracay pa? Oh my God.
That company invited us.
Boracay.
I said, what? And then next thing I like, they're in Nueva Ecija already. May helicopter na ba kayo?
I didn't watch the Boracay episode. Is that agriculture related or?
Oh, there's a company that sells organic fertilizer,
Yeah.
so they invited us.
Okay.
Organic fertilizer in Boracay?
No. It's their planning session.
Okay.
Yeah, for their target for this year, so they invited us.
But I really wish for the general good of the farming community that they could come up with an organic fertilizer that is affordable for our good.
That's the
Because
problem.
organic production of the fertilizer is very hard because there's not a lot of materials available. So for us to farmer to avail it, it's not practical because it's virtually more expensive than the chemical ones, you know. But we want to cure the fields. We certainly want to cure the fields because it's very acidic. The production of any kinds, vegetable, rice, is really decreasing because of that. I try it with my own self as well by using the manures of my animals, but it's not enough because it takes a long time for them to cure.
To process.
Actually, diba, the processing. So
When we
but
had
we need
70
to.
pigs, we had quite a lot of manure.
But then it takes time
But
to
yeah,
still.
then you got to process it.
Yeah, that's the hard time. It's the processing and
Their
the area.
pig is the black one or the
We
white?
white one.
The white one.
Currently, we don't have. Last December,
There was a
swine flu again.
swine flu. So
Again?
yeah.
4 years ago, we lost 70 pigs over 3 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah, it was. And last December, every pig farm around here lost their pigs again.
Good coffee.
And like for us, we're really baffled. How did
milk,
we?
you want milk.
Because we tightened our biosecurity. People were not coming in. The first time round, we had a pretty good idea why it happened.
Ay, may asukal ka.
But
Nag-asukal ka.
this time round, we can't work it out. Even the AI guys, we were keeping out until we really needed them. And it was a long time since they had been in there.
Sorry, so napagod ka na.
I was kind of thinking, how do we, your channel is agritourism, agribusiness, how it works, right? And I'm kind of thinking, like, well, how do we fit into that title? But actually, we do, because we are quite a major contributor, actually, to the economy of the immediate area, whether it's buying cement,
Yes.
gravel, sand. Okay, that's not the it's not agriculture, but it's all contributing to the local economy. I mean, your employees. Of course, we are farming also about 1.5 hectares of rice. The goats,
No, we are mixed.
yeah.
We are totally mixed because
Well, after we lost the pigs, we basically made a conscious effort that we're going to diversify, right?
it's the goal is to. We are actually even now already self-sustained because we eat from ours. Like the rice is from our place. We, all year around we our own rice, and we also give it to our staff. They have aside the one who's staying in have free rice, and then we also give them extra rice for their family monthly. And then we have eggs, non-stop eggs. You have the chicken and this. The vegetable is amazing. It's just so nice to just reach out. Pagkulo ka ng kamote, maggisa ka, make papaya salad, and it's so fresh. I hardly go to the supermarket, aside from, of course, there are things that you cannot really produce by yourselves. Pero nakakapagod pumunta sa grocery. It takes a lot of time to traffic, and then by the time you get there, ang dami pa ring oras.
There's the differential between Manila prices for vegetables and the provincial price is incredible. More than doubling. Way more than double. You did a thing recently on somebody with a dog farm.
Yes.
K9.
I've
Okay.
always said, cynically said, I should have started a dog farm. I should have got 2 German shepherds.
The amount of
That has got to be the easiest animal to reproduce. Perhaps cats are better, but
have to train them though.
Yeah.
wow.
They have problems too in their industry.
Yeah.
Yeah, because well, in all kind of business, when they see it's a good
Successful.
business and everybody wants
Goes to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody. So it's
So they
become
have
flooded.
problems in terms of disposing it.
Yeah, I
They
know.
they cannot command good price.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And
That's
also,
a problem.
you've got a deadline, right? I mean, basically, it's
Yeah.
not long after that 6 weeks that.
You have to dispose it.
Yeah.
So what he did, this guy is smart. What he did, he's giving the puppies, provided they have to buy the dog food from him.
Ah,
So it's a marketing to sell the dog food by giving free puppies.
wow.
He's smart.
There were a time where I have to rescue a lot of aspens outside and also cats because they just throw it away. It's horrible. You'll see crying in the sock. Then you'll see there are 2 puppies there or 3 socks. I said, why throw it away? You know.
And they were
It's painful.
strategically leaving them outside our property, basically knowing that it's almost like they're not guilty because they
They're giving it to us.
passed the burden on to us. Yeah.
So you
Yeah,
adopted
that-
the,
Yeah,
we
of course,
adopted the
we're a
dog
soft
and-
touch, right?
We adopt the dog or the cats. I have several cats there in cage because they are female, and it's so hard to find.
The vets locally won't neuter the cats.
Yeah, but female. Male is okay because they'll just tie it up, but the female, even in Manila, and it's very highly cost to have it. So I put them in cage so that they can't mate as well. And the dogs are very good. They come here because they know they're gonna eat. The cats, so they'll just go anywhere, and then when it's time to eat, they just come here. 'Cause then we'll have
We've
lunch
inherited, like we've got cats that have been strays that have come in
to eat.
to eat. and then they become part of the family.
Yeah, they just walk around there.
It's amazing when you walk around there, the number of stray dogs and cats in the fields. And there's a lot are abandoned. And of course the ones that survive are the smart ones, right?
It's okay. It's okay. I know. Yeah.
If you have cats, there's no snake.
And rats.
And rats, yes.
Yeah, makes quite a difference actually, having the cat around with rats. Because particularly in the wet season, you get a lot of the field mice will come into the buildings because they want to get out of the rain. But having the cats around reduces that quite a lot. Have you ever tried the field mouse? Have you tried eating it?
No?
Have you seen the boys when they're harvesting? The boys are
Yeah.
catching them. They'll be walking around with
With
like
the
six
sticks,
rats on the end of
Huhuli
their
nila.
of
And
mice.
frogs.
And frogs.
Oh.
Frogs.
And then the bird. What's the bird? There's a bird they catch
There's a
as well.
bird that yung
It's
without
like a flightless
flight,
bird.
yeah, na nakatago lang sa palay. So pag anihan, ayan, dyan yung
Ang
mga
dami.
bata, nakakatuwa. They chase the...
Actually, you haven't seen that much in the last few years, eh? I mean, it used to be a lot more.
Of course, they are eradicated the amount they're hunting it. Yeah.
All the boys are busy on their iPhone. Probably.
No more boys.
No more boys. They're all playing
On the wall.
on the smartphone.
It's fine. Yeah.
It's been interesting through COVID watching the sons starting to work with their fathers on the farm. Mainly because they had nothing to do. But I think that is a real positive of COVID to get.
They are dating in the field, they're taking a walk, they're a lot. It's an activity that is quite nice to see in the farms that, you know, instead of before none. But now, of course, it's free again, so all the kids now are back to their normal telephone and
Yeah, I still see a
barkada.
lot of the kids are
Because
still
wala
going
na
to
tayong
work with
farmers,
dad, though.
di ba? Nauubos na yung mga farmers natin. So. I'll take you upstairs.
Sige pa.
Pag we're ready na. So this is the natural thing. All the birds, it's all day. They're always
If you
there
set
meeting.
your camera outside and just listen,
There'll be all the
and
noise.
later when you replay it, you'll be amazed how many different bird sounds there are.
Oh, really?
It's really is like a sanctuary for the birds.
Also, they cannot barrel. So the birds come here. I also have here, before there's only one uwak, dumami na siya kasi nandun siya doon sa puno. Hindi nila mabaril. And I also have before there yung love dove, ibang klaseng dove. One time I had the people, they shoot, I said, "You're here, contractor, why are you shooting my birds?" They're here to, para magtago, pabarilin nyo. Like, hindi. Kaya ngayon, wala na. Bawal ang baril, bawal ang tirador. Yeah, it's like a sanctuary na for them. So, ang daming and even the bats, because ang daming fruits. Ayan.
How many hectares in the whole
I
the
think
property with a fence?
this property here, I think it's 2 hectares in total. I have measured it previously, and then the other one over there is 0.75.
That's outside the.
There's
Yeah,
far-
it's
a
a
little
it's a
further.
separate.
That's our
rice
rice field.
That's rice field.
The rice field that we basically sell the palay off is a separate field, and then this field here was originally a hectare, but you know we've encroached on it with other activities like the piggery is at the other end, which is currently not working, and then this end we've used some for the driveway and the car park and now the vegetable patch and stuff. So just slowly gets smaller and smaller. But that field normally will supply us with all the rice that we need for the extended group for the course of a year. This time round we're not working it, we're letting it rest. That field is working.
Na-imagine mo na ganito mangyayari 30 years.
When we have it, we looked at it kasi we're not sure yet whether we're gonna stay here for good because we were traveling quite a lot, but mostly we're overseas.
We were young when we bought this. We were 27.
We thought we'll have a small house here and just overlook Araya. That was the and then of course the kids coming home, call it our ano ba yun?
I think
Ancestral home.
Uh-huh.
It's our ancestral
But
home, yeah.
but I thought I want to have a collection of plants. That's mainly because I travel a lot. So I said I wonder that country or that garden why it has like that. So unti-unti. But then again, every time I move here, I move. So it slowly become big. But I never thought it's gonna be this big.
Give us another 50 years and we'll have a nung nung.
No, that's too much. I want it simple and breathable. That's basically it. But the house.
I tried to contain it to the island.
Dito lang
Yeah,
sa
it's like
akin.
just far. Your garden is inside the island, but the next thing there's a little garden here, and a little garden here.
Then I said, well, I have to separate this one because it's a different collection. Oh, I have to, like the vegetable garden. I have to separate the vegetable garden.
Can I tell a
have
windmill story?
No, I don't think you told Buddy already.
Tell you our windmill story.
Uh,
We have a windmill out there, right, for pumping water. So around 2007, we're going to the US for a holiday, and we're in Manila, and she's talking to her mother. And normally Filipino uses a lot of English, so I can generally follow the gist of the conversation relatively accurately based on actually the quantity of English being used. But this time it was almost 100% Tagalog. Except two words that were a long way apart in the conversation. One was windmill and the other one was deposit.
so we're able to get the message.
So the secret that she was trying to discuss with
I
her
have a
mother
big
was
secret.
blown.
So like my mom said, but how will you keep the secret? It's so tall. How tall is it? I said, just when it's there, you can't complain already, right? Just here's a deposit. So then we came back, and then I said, when we came on there, I said, don't look up. Just look here, look there. Don't look up because if you look up, there's a big thing.
And she's trying to stand in front of me to block my view. I mean, that's going to work, right?
We don't. That's our source of water because before bomba.
Yeah.
Like
That is actually one of the best investments, putting that in. So what's that?
So finally, we're like, magbalik namin gaya ng kasi
I knew it was coming, but
it didn't know how big it is and like.
no, I mean it cannot pump enough water. We still need to pump using diesel pump, but
On windy days, it's very
windy
good.
days it'll overflow.
But
pretty
also,
quick.
it's so dramatic because you can hear it boom, boom. Just like Superman. Like it's actually, we go up para
Okay.
makita. Hindi ko ma-dispose kasi it has a lot of memories. Like the kids growing up, yung aquarium na yan. I have that from Shanghai. When the kids were 5 years old. Saan ko lalagay? Sino mo bibigyan ko?
Super ganda naman, ma'am.
Thank you. Yung collection mga tipat. Marami.
Oh.
Yung, di ba sa, yung mga Chinese?
Chinese.
So I also have one, the tipat on that.
Marami kang Chinese
Oo.
collection.
I like the old.
Oh, wow.
Ayun, kulit, no?
Wow.
And before, the house was facing there. So I said, no, I want the house to face the mountain, which is now covered by the trees. Later on, we'll see. It's the horizon. Mount Arai, natakpan na, pero it's over there.
Oo.
So there is the sunset over there.
Wow.
But I also have the other part. So I can see what's going on. I can jog here, exercise. Kaya makita mo rin yung moat. It's following the It has fish. Naturally. Yung mga tilapia na
Talaga?
Tsaka hito. Before our master bedroom, but I don't go up here now kasi yung pa ako. But I have I'll show you the This is my Chinese bed.
Wow. Wow, parang yung mga mga hari reyna ng mga
wedding bed
kingdom.
nila.
Wow.
Pero bumaba na ako kasi pagkagabi pagod na ako eh. So, yan, makikita mo siya lahat. So, I can manage from here. So, what are you doing? Do that.
So, walang mosquito kasi may fish
We
yung...
have mosquito. It cannot be avoided, but we try to minimize it. But of course, as you said, there's the echo. The echo, and then the mosquito, the other ones. Nagpapafogging din kami. Kaya minimize siya.
So, may veranda yung the whole house.
Diba? Kasi minsan yung mga USC, diba? Magpapagawa ako ng demo. Saka pag may event ako,
Nga pala. Artist nga pala si ma'am.
dami kong escape pot. Escape pot yan. Pag hinahanap ako ni Sam, hindi niya ako makita. and also, as I said, this place is created to, yan si Mao Zedong. Ano ba yun yung ni program niya dati, si Mao Zedong? Di ba yung lahat ng farmer magtatanim? So I can't also get rid of the kids thing. They're still here, although my daughter is in New Zealand. So this is our sort of sanctuary and collecting of whatever my knickknacks is.
Ito ma'am, ang ganda
As for sure.
We're owned a furniture store in Shanghai.
In Shanghai. So nice.
So we decided.
Pag pumunta kaya ng China tayo, mga pag-uwi tayo ng...
Kasama niyo ako! Maraming Pilipino doon.
Shanghai.
Oo, maraming Pilipino doon. Kaya lang, changes na, pero still,
Yung mga
maraming
kids.
Pilipino doon.
Oh.
I'll show you. This is Simon gave. Simon gave this to me as a gift. My birthday gift. This is what the farm is. Show me.
Oh.
That's the farm. This is my farm. That's
Oh.
Arayat, and these are not mine.
Oh, wow. Dapat pala hindi na block ma'am yung from your house, dapat hindi pala nagtanim ng big trees.
Actually, we
You can prune naman, no?
The Arayat. It's a mango eh.
Where did you, Sir Simon, where did you take this photo?
That's ano yung ganon.
Our
It's a
daughter-
drone?
Our daughter's partner did a drone video, and so
Ah.
that's basically a screen capture from the drone.
Oh.
And it's only one of the small. I mean, it's one of the name brands. What's the primary drone manufacturer? But it's not a big drone. Eh? It's really small. And when you think about it, the clarity. Eh?
Yeah.
I mean, that is a screen capture of the video on my iPhone. Yeah. And then printed in Photoshop in the Marquee Mall in Clark onto photograph paper. When I asked them to do it, I really thought I wasn't going to get any quality. And then it comes out like it's a Kodak photo, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's as good as the day when we used to have 24 shots in the camera.
Yeah.
You're old enough to remember that. Your children aren't.
And probably have to get another one during the planting season so that
Yeah,
everything is green.
That is
during harvest.
that's 3 years ago.
That's 3
Almost to
years.
the date. Just when we were locked down. So yeah, it would have been nice to have got one, 10 years ago. There would have been. But they've got Google Earth, right?
Google Earth.
But the Google Earth stuff's quite regular. You can, the photo that you see when you first look at Google Earth is just the best one. You can then change the date and you can see the actual progress and development.
Yes.
I find Google Earth really useful. Even when we're at sea, we're using Google Earth to navigate. when we're going in close to reefs and stuff like that, because in the Philippines, the sea's three colors. Okay, it's either blue, green, or brown. And brown is above the water. So with the Google Earth, and also with your, like on your iPhone using Google Earth, the accuracy of the position is incredible. And it's mainly off the phone towers, right? Sometimes it's off satellite, then it's a little bit less accurate. But I'm talking that you can go within 10 meters of the bottom, and you can see exactly where you are on the Google Earth. Zoom in. It's incredible.
Wow. Available na po ang Agribusiness merch sa Shopee. Ang link nasa description box. Mamalengke online sa onlinepalengke.com, your original, trustworthy online palengke. Thank you sa mga donors sa aming Give a Grocery to Farm Workers project. For donations, contact us. Pwede rin sa YouTube Thanks. Just click the Thanks button. Agribusiness, how it works. Instruct, inspire, succeed.